Back in the crafty studio, and I have already cut out some new patterns. These are going to be a little bit bigger than my guardian golems, and they are Cory Cutie critters. So I have four right now. So here's the pattern here. These are for the pocket golems, and then the critters. So new pattern. I have a bear. I have a kitty cat. I have an alien. And I have a rabbit. And then just a regular, the regular head. So I'm thinking I want something else more golemish in this size. So if I get a gray, I'll be able to do this one. I might do more of an adventure golem, maybe, with this one, the bigger one, because then I can put like a cape on it. I can put some accessories like a leather belt with, you know, whatever it is, whether they're a warrior or whatever, druid, that kind of thing. So it's more like in my wheelhouse for nerdy stuff. So we might do that. I have these pocket golems. These are pretty much ready to go. I gotta put their eyes in first. But these are exclusive because they have the almost like tie-dye rainbow pattern here. And I only have 6. So once they're gone because I don't have any more fabric of this. So this is it. 6 of them forever. That's all I'm making of these because that's all I have. I have 3 of these in the like kind of sheepskin or sheep fur kind of feel. It's super, super soft. I am going to be jealous because I might want one for myself, but there's only 3. So I have the cat, I have a rabbit, and I have a bear. And that's it. So these are going to be exclusive too. I do have a few pieces here. So I have some different colors coming. I have red, blue, and this mustard. And no, that's not what they're going to be called on my spreadsheet. So this will be ruby. It'll be sapphire and is it jasper? Jasper for the mustard color. So I have just about this much of each. So I'm hoping to get at least 3, if not 4, out of the critters out of this. So here are the notepads. So I have the cutie pie, the pink cryptid, the ghibli, the dumpster kitty, the sad mushy, the possum, the UFO cow, and the pirate map. And as you can see, I am still printing one. This is the newest design. So it's a very muted purple with some little purple bits in the corners. I have a witch hat, I have a scroll, a little book, and an inkwell. And I think it's actually quite cute. I really like the color. I like that it's muted. It's a little bit more purple than gray on camera. So yeah, this is actually a bit more, I don't know if it's mauve, because mauve is more red, red based, but yeah, I really like it. It's got a lot of area to just write notes, things, tasks, whatever, and just a little doodle area if you want to doodle. So yeah, so this will be the last one that I print, and then I will cut them all out. Each one is 25 pages, so I have to do 5 pages each, and then they have 2 each, so it's 50 pages per notebook. And this is high quality paper. It's the very special paper. So it's not just, you know, your regular printer paper. It's actually got some weight to it. It feels really nice, very smooth, very just quality. So, so I really like the fact that there's 50, and I do hand make them all. So they all have chipboard on the back and hand glued. So these will refill all of the notepads for now. There are some that I am phasing out. So once they're done, they're done. And let me give you that list. So that list of notepads that are being basically phased out, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually keep them on my coffee shop or not. One is the ghosties. So the ghosties are being phased out. The cryptids, the blue is being phased out. The chickens are being phased out. The Lord of the Rings and the Harry Potter are being phased out, and the Cory Cutie crystal one is being phased out. That was probably permanent. The others, I mean, if you want them, go ahead and grab them while I still have them up on the coffee shop. Again, they are going to be phased out, so they will not be available anymore. Just because I have limited space and I want to get new designs in. So I'm going to be making a few more new designs this year. So the cryptids and things will probably be cycled out, just because I want to make more art and have it available for you. I can only have so many on my coffee shop on one post. So I'm going to try and keep my designs to that amount of for the listing. So if there's 12, I will only have 12 designs. So, and that will mean I will have to, you know, phase out the other ones. So get them while you can. The 2026 sticker should be live now. I should have posted on all the socials for it as well. I hope y'all like it. It is the exclusive sticker, and I will have that exclusive notepad for this year. I don't know if I will keep it or not, depending on how popular it is. I like it. I like how it turned out. I really love it. Little kitty cat, you know, in a little dumpster. So there's that. And then also there was one other thing. If you're a Dolly person, you know, the end of year BJD tag, I did that one, but I also made my own because I was a little tired of the old one. So I made up a one for myself, and yeah, hopefully y'all saw that one. If you're into dolls, if not, that's okay. I would love to see your tags if you do. And yeah, I think that's it for this portion. So I'm gonna keep working. I have lots to do. Still getting things worked out for the new year, schedule wise. So I've had some people reach out, which is nice. So getting that worked out as well. But yeah, everything is good so far. We are in the craft room, and I am now working on lots of different things all at once. I have a big list. So I have this list here of all the things that I need to get done for this first half of the year's into the second half of the year's inventory done. So lots and lots of stuff. So I am printing more notepads. I have to do Cory Cuties after all of this stuff. As you can see, I have fabric here for plushies. I have all of these cut out. So here are the golems, pocket sized and regular. Then I have this that is going to be the new patterns for, I have a bear, a cat, a golem, and the golem is going to be an adventurer called golem, which means I'm going to give them like all these props, which is really cool. So I'm working on these plushies here. Oh, look at that. You don't want to see the floor. It looks like confetti. But I am working on these. They're all different colors. I have the thread with them, as I have these right here going, as you can see. So those are finished, and these are finished here. Hello. These are finished. Sewing wise, I need to cut them all out. I want to be able to do that all at once, just so once I get done, all this stuff on the floor can be vacuumed up all at once, and I'm not just making a mess over and over and over and over and over again. So I also got in these. So these are bookmarks. They're metal bookmarks, and I have some of these like clay screws. So they're just eye screws. I just got silver to match this. But I also got these little colors, these polymer clay cutters. I'm very excited about it. I just got them from Amazon. They were actually quite expensive for what they are, but I think they were like 20 bucks a piece or something like that. So yeah, kind of crazy. But these hanging off of the bookmark, so bookshelves, little mushroom things, little mushroom houses, bookshelves. For that, I'm so excited to try this out. I will let you guys know how it goes. Yeah, just something new for the Crafty Atelier shop. So I think I'd like these because I'm really into books. Yeah, once I make some, I will let you know what they look like. That's if, you know, they work out. Hopefully they do. But I am going to keep sewing and keep going on this pile right there. So OPE is next week. So after all that's done, they are filled, and they also, this is the pellets for the weighted, so I put some in there as well. So they'll be quite heavy with the stuffing and the weighted pellets. So yeah, just doing that. Thank you for not licking yourself on camera. Yeah. Okay, so I went to the store. Unfortunately, there is no Joann's, so I had to go to Hobby Lobby because we only have 3. We have Michael's, Joann's, or used to have Joann's, and Hobby Lobby in my area. So I had to go to Hobby Lobby. They have this like pleather type stuff on the roll. And so I got a yard of each of these, and this is like the stuff that I had before, and I love it. It's awesome to work with. You can sew it, you can hand sew it, cut it really nicely. It looks really good. It's structured. So this is good for like pouches, backpacks, anything like that. And I got this because look at that. It's already embossed and everything. It's really cool. I really like that. So I'm going to be using this for my adventure plushies. So the adventure golems, which are large plushies that have a certain aesthetic to them with like accessories such as like capes, leather pouches, you know, druid sticks or swords or something that makes them more unique than just a regular plushie. So yeah, so that will be part of the Cory Cutie story. So I got this, and it's quite a lot, to be honest. This was $10 a yard, and this was $12 a yard. So I got one of each. So yeah. Then I got this and this. There's 3 in here. This is how I made my display, the very first one. So I want to make another one. This is going to be much smaller. This is going to just be easier to deal with in the car. I'm very excited. It will take a bit, so it won't be ready for next week, obviously, but I'm going to be working on that afterwards. I'm going to try and get as much inventory as I can first, and then I'm going to be doing this. So in between, I'll be working on other things and letting this dry, because that's the most time consuming part, is dry time for this. So there's 3 in here. I'm hoping to get at least 2 high to get all of my Cory Cuties on here, because I want to use the displays that I have for the Cory Cuties right now for my notepads, because I've made so many more. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. The display is going to be changing because I just don't know if I like how it is right now. So we're going to be exploring that this year. Also, I picked up some Sculpey clay. I like Sculpey 3. They were on sale. Everything was on sale except for the leather here. This was not on sale, but it was such a good price. So I've got some browns. I got some greens. I got this like mauvey purple, which is really nice. So we'll see how it goes with those stencil bookmarks. So I'm kind of excited about it. So that'll be once I get to that point of all these plushies being done. So I'm actually currently working on some, and these are the last ones to be sewn. These are all done. Those are all done. Then they just need to be cut out, put eyes in, and flipped right side out, and filled, and then hand closed because I have to hand sew everything closed. So yeah, that'll be a weight off my chest. So we'll do that. But that's where I'm at right now. And yeah, I'm gonna just keep working. Okay, so I am to this point with these. I have their eyes, they are flipped outside, and on these ones with the ears, I do have to sew down to make them separate because I don't want them to be fluffy. So that's the next step, is fluff. So then I have these, this pile, and a small separate pile, but these are finished. I'm liking how they are. I thought I wasn't going to, but I actually do. So that being said, I'm gonna take a break from putting eyes in and putting noses in and turning these right side out and go to my desk. So I've had this for a very, very long time. It was, I don't even remember. I got this off of YouTube. There was some girl, crafty girl, that had this template of Hogwarts, you know, and I made it just out of cardboard. And recently I've had to put like the sticky paper on it because it's just coming apart. So I decided just to go to the dollar store, pick up a couple of organizer things, and this is what I came up with. So I have these two, they're all three separate, so there's three separate things here. So I have these two that have the different levels, and then I have just the two in the middle. There was no way with both of these that I could put this like in front or anything like that. So this was the only setup, which is fine. It's not like the best thing, but like if I just push it back, it gives me a lot more space on the table. And no, I tried to glue it and it didn't work, so I'm just using alien tape on the top because that's where it touches. It doesn't touch on the bottom, so, which is fine. It is what it is. I mean, for $3 for an organizer, it's great. I do like the color. I think it's really cool. It's like got a sheen to it, so that's neat. So I'm gonna just transfer this stuff over, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I am halfway done. Really, I am. I'm almost done. So I still have these to put their heads on. These are going to be the adventure golems. And if you hear, Atlas is like scraping up a storm, so apologize. He's trying to hide a bone, so in his little blanket. So I have these adventure golems. So what I'm going to do with these is once I get their heads on, I am going to be making like really cute like capes with hoods. I'm going to try and make a pattern to do hoods, and then I'm going to be doing like the belts and maybe even backpacks or different things for each of them, so they're all different. So these will be the only ones I think I'll make. I'm not really sure. I might have one extra of each of the colors, but I have not sewn them. They're for like later on in the year. So the first half of the year, these will be it. So they will have like little adventure things, like some will be like more druid-like, so they'll have staffs, and then the other ones will have like possibly swords because they're a warrior, or they'll have shields or something like that. I still haven't really worked out the exact details of each one I want to do, but I don't want them all to be similar. I want them to be like, you know, a bit different, so they're all kind of one of a kind. So I have all these colors in here too. So I have these 6 colors. So I have the blue, I have the yellow, the sage color, jasper color, even though it's like a mustard, and then the red back there. So they all have different like gemstone names. So this one is jade, this one's jasper, this one is emerald, we have sapphire, ruby, of course, and this one is citrine. So yeah, so those are the adventure golems. And this one right here, there's 2 of them. So these 2 are going to be very, I know the heads are off, very unique. So this is going to be the only one I have. This is a big exclusive that I have going. So there's going to be 2 of them. So one's a bear, one's a rabbit, and I'm going to be making some cute things for this one. So I want to make a skirt. I think I want to make this one the skirt. So it's going to have a little skirt on here. This one, I'm not sure if I want to just do like a bow tie. I might do a bow tie. Yeah, I think a bow tie would be cute with the skirt. So it's kind of asymmetrical. And maybe a bow for her. I'm not sure. I don't know. But what I want to do is make like a little thing of popcorn, maybe some little movie treats or whatever, because I want to use this right here. So this is a package that I got for Christmas. There was, you know, some popcorn thingies in it, and it was like for date night. So my parents got this for me and my husband, and then one for my sister and her wife. So I really thought this was cute, so I kept it intact, and I was like, oh my god, I could totally put these in here. So there's going to be 2 in here. And again, like I said, I only have one of these, so it's going to be an exclusive. So like if, you know, like a little couple wants this or something, that'd be cute. And they're weighted, just like the rest of them. So they're all weighted. And no, these beads don't go in the microwave. And honestly, the fabric doesn't either. The plastic doesn't. The thread does not. So they are not microwavable, so they're not heatable or anything like that. So just to let you know, they're just not. But they are eco-friendly, so they will biodegrade, like if they were to be put in the trash or something. So yeah, so I have these finished. I just finished them up. I really like these paisley ones. Again, those are exclusive. Those are the only ones I have. And I really love them. They're so cute. I put a little bit bigger eyes on my guardian golems here, and I love them. I think they are just adorable. So adorable. Oh, here's the little ones back here. There you go. So yeah, I need to get them all with their labels on them and what they do for everybody else. So like the golems, what they do. So I will do that soon. So these ones are already finished. They are sewn up, and this is the only alien I have right now. I have other aliens, but they're just cut. They're for the second half of the year. So they're for the next half of the year. I really like the alien. I think it's super cute. Like, oh my gosh. They're so cute. So they're fairly weighted. Oops. Oh, almost fell. Okay. It's a good thing you were weighted on the bottom, huh? Yeah, I've been playing, y'all. I just love them. I just think they're so cute. I just think they're so freaking cute. I really like this. So I really like the fluff, like sheepskin stuff. And yes, it looks like this right now, but I still have to brush them all out before tomorrow. So hopefully you won't see the seams too much once they're brushed out. So that's just the last little detail step I got to do. But I'm going to wait because I still have 6 more to sew on. And it's the jade and the emerald color that need to still be sewn. So I have 3 of each of those. And that's it for this round. So it's been a minute. And for me, I thought I would have more done, to be honest. Even though this looks like a lot, it is. But in my mind, I'm just like, I could have done so much more. You know, I could have gotten like clay stuff done. I could have gotten like my refills done by now. But I don't know, guys. I'm still on the like 8 to 5 type of deal. Yeah, that's all my tax stuff right here I'm doing. I have a whole week in February planned for it. But no, my mind is just still on the 8 to 5 workday schedule. So every time that I'm like trying to do something, I get pulled away. Doing laundry, taking care of the dogs, I have to go pick something up from the store, just like, it's cool that I get to do that now, but now I'm just like all over the place, and I don't think that I feel like I've done so much, even though they're almost all finished. So I don't know what that feeling is, or not. I don't know. But I know it takes time. I know it takes time. Okay. I know it does. It's just having my mind switch over, but we're getting there. So it's good. So I'm going to include the market in this vlog. So we'll go to it right now. Okay, so we are set up, sort of on this we're not, just so I can cover it. So this will be in the morning. So this will be kind of like put where it needs to be. These are put together. The signs are down because we have to cover it. That will be, it's my coat and everything. But you can kind of see all of the plushies and everything, the hats. We have a corner. So this is what it looks like down here. So we're at this like, it's like an octagon or something. I don't even know. And so we're at this booth. We set up the tables to be like I don't know, like kind of a point. So that's what we did. try not to impede traffic because this right here seems like a very small space. So this might have to be pushed back. I tried and it is heavy to no end. I can't be spraining my back. So here it is. I'm so happy. Like, I'm kind of proud of myself for this. And of course, forgot the labels. They're in the till and I didn't bring the till, of course. So gonna have to come a little bit earlier than planned in the morning to put up labels. It doesn't take us very long. And then all of the pocket ones, all of the Sailor Moon hats that I have left. I have 2 fleece hoodie scarves left, which is awesome. We'll put this up tomorrow. I'm gonna actually put it down when we cover it. This is just our cover. But then we have all the notepads, and the ones that are phased out have like the little dot. So I'm phasing those out, getting new ones in. I did break one of these crystal ones. It hit just right on the floor, this granite floor, and like it snapped. So I'll have to make some more, which is, it's fine. I'm gonna be doing that next week anyway, in the coming weeks. So there's that. And then the display, which has the last of the snails in there. So once we get here in the morning, this will pull out to over here so we can get in, and then we'll work from back there. I have my space. This is my space back here. And then Tim will have his space right over here and back behind the stickers here. So that'll be his space to do the till stuff. So I think it looks pretty good. He has gone to get our badges somewhere. I don't see him. I don't know where he went, but we're gonna cover this up and we'll get out of here and we'll be here in the morning. So we're here on the last day of the market, and yesterday was good. I made booth feedback and then maybe a little bit more, but it was so cold that people didn't come out. And if they did, they didn't really spend too much, and that just shows me the economy, that's all. So we're here from 12 to 6, and then we'll pack up and then go home today. But this is the end of the vlog, and hopefully you liked. I know it was a longer vlog, so if you like the longer ones, let me know and I can make some longer ones. And I know that people like to put them on in the background because I do that as well. So I like long ones, so then I can work on what I'm doing, and then I don't have to fuss with, change it to a different video. So with that, I will sign off and I will see you in the next one. Bye.